The ZF transmission gets strengthened gear clusters and additional cooling, plus quicker shifts and a larger torque converter. Alpina says it can swap a cog in 0.1 seconds, which is rapid by any standards in the world. The real attention, however, has gone into the suspension. Chassis development chief Andreas Vollmer talks of all the days, weeks and months he and his team spend not hurling themselves around racetracks but just driving, using the cars as customers would. And then they change everything. You'd expect new springs, dampers and roll bars for a car such as this, but the geometry is different, too, and none more so than at the front, where there's an entire degree of negative camber that requires completely different wishbones in order to achieve it. At this stage, though, they're only getting into their stride. The car has BMW's four-wheel steering system, but specifically tuned by Alpina, and the software for the normal electric steering is completely rewritten. They even fit a different steering wheel because they don't like the squidgy rims found on BMW M cars any more than I do. Four-wheel drive is fitted here for the first time in 7 generations of Alpina 5 Series, but Bavent Yepen rejects the suggestion that he had no choice in this. We could have had a rear-drive B5 and I'd have preferred it, but even I accept that with 589 pounds-foot, the customer wants four-wheel drive, he says. So they fiddled with that, too, and now the B5 sends more of its torque, up to 90%, to the rear wheels and does so more of the time. Interestingly, despite the all-wheel drive hardware adding 70 kilograms, the entire car is 30 kilograms lighter than the previous, rear-drive B5. And Alpina has broken with years of Michelin-shod tradition and developed a new Pirelli tire to go with the car. What's it like? The irony is that although this car was principally developed on the road, it can only be driven on the track, for now. As I write, Alpina has just 3 production specification B5s and none is yet homologated for road use. So it is around the Bilsterberg test track, smack in the middle of Germany, that I make my acquaintance. And the fact that it doesn't just give up at the first corner is remarkable. This is a deliciously evil track, undulating, very fast and perfect for light, track-tuned cars laden with downforce, such as the Porsche 911 GT3 RS I drove there recently, and not at all for softly sprung 2,150 kilograms estates.